And a warm welcome to the Emirates Stadium where Burnley take on Arsenal now. Burnley looking to extend their lead at the top of the Barclays Premier League table. Take on Arsenal, who are no pushovers themselves, and they'll be fighting on every front going this season. 60,000 packed into this brilliant venue, the Emirates Stadium. And hopefully this will be a humdinger. Burnley qualified for the last 16 of the Champions League. This Arsenal side is very good themselves. Walcott and Welbeck on both flanks. Lucas Podolski is the main strike force. Giroud and Dzeko amongst the substitutes bench, and Alexis Sanchez as well, should they need them. And what about the Clarets? Well, you won't be surprised that here, not for the first time this season, they were unchanged again. It's a very good settled 11 that's done really well. They're unbeaten in the league this season, and Kane and Ings have got loads of goals between them in the Premier League this season. Our referee is Neil Swarbrick, and we're all set to get underway. Burnley in the All Dark Strip will attack the goal to our right, to our left. Sorry, Arsenal attacking the clock end away to our right. Here's Jay Rodriguez. Harry Kane would love to put one on Arsenal again, being an ex-Spurs player, as Danny Ings goes flying in there. 60,000 here. A real meaty encounter between two very, very well matched sides. The referee's given a free kick. Presumably against Lucas Podolski. Was it for offside? Indeed it was, although there wasn't much to spare. Well, Burnley getting the benefit of the doubt of that particular decision. Gorgeous atmosphere. There's lovely weather to say. It's the middle of December. It's a lovely winter's sunshine afternoon here. Bitterly cold, of course, but the sun is out and shining. Here's Ings. Golcoif. Good reading run. Good save, Szczesny. Kane has kept it alive, but it's run into traffic. Wojciech Szczesny with the first meaningful save of the game. And a free kick to Arsenal. Well, we have to be wary of the wing plays of Mrs. Walcott here, is on the ball. And he's got his team a corner. Danny Ings, the Premier League top scorer. 26 goals this season, and we're not even past the halfway mark of the season yet. We're not even at Christmas time. And before then, they've got a home match with Everton on midweek, Burnley, and an away trip to Aston Villa next Saturday. So plenty coming up for the Clarets before Christmas time. And Arsenal now with an opportunity. And I think that's gone for a goal kick. As for Arsenal, the next game for them is a midweek game as well. They play West Ham at Upton Park in a tasty local London derby there. West Ham Arsenal's always been a very good game for football, usually. So that'll be a game that people will want to watch out for. It's Kane, ex-Spurs man, of course, trying to chip Wojciech Szczesny from a good 20 odd yards, 25, 26 yards, but goalkeeper wasn't going to be fooled. This is Danny Welbeck. So Danny Welbeck is away from the defender here. This could be danger here for the Clarets. To design netting in the end by Jack Wilshere. John Ruddy with the kick. Jason Shackle to David Santos. Shawcross. Danny Ings. And hit it with the right foot. Good goalkeeping. 29 minutes of the game gone. Still no goals. Okay. And this is a good game. Any angle you can cover the game from. It's been a terrific advert for the Premier League, even though we're at 0-0. But the intrigue and the suspense is there for all to see. You don't want to stake your family fortune on this, the outcome of this sort of game. Oh, here's a chance now, and it's goal for Arsenal. They've taken the lead here. Onside he was. Two defenders playing. The man through, and then John Ruddy sticking it in. It's Lucas Podolski who scored, and the German clocks up another crucial blow for Arsenal. He's delighted, all right. Clocks up goal 5 of the season for him. What a way to go, Danny Ings, total, of course. But he won't be worrying about that at the moment. Burnley 1 up. Well, Burnley's unbeaten record in the league. Certainly up for debate now. Shackle. Rodriguez. This is where true champions are made. That's a ball forward. He's going in there with Szczesny, but Szczesny, the man who comes out on top. Well, will be saying, what's the response from Burnley now going to be? Or will it be 2-0 at Arsenal? And if Shawcross has anything to do with it, they won't. Into 5 other minutes at the end of the first half. Here's Bojan. Ings is through the middle. He's isolated, but he's got 3 defenders in front of him, and he's beaten them all with some applause. Now can he beat the goalkeeper? No, he can't. Szczesny has somehow saved it. Well, he got something on it. The ball was trickling back, and agonisingly just went on the outside of the post. Well, that could have easily been the equaliser. Will Hughes is going to be taking this with the left foot. Curls it in. Kane is there, Shawcross is there, but it's hooked away by Arsenal. And the flag has stayed down. It's Danny Welbeck now. Ruddy has to come out and meet him. And it's 2-0. And Burnley threw too many men forward. And Danny Welbeck has made them pay. Disaster upon disaster here in this first half for the Clarets. Arsenal lead by 2-0. John Ruddy terribly exposed. Welbeck was onside because he received the ball in his own half of the pitch. And Ruddy was left badly exposed by his back four. And Welbeck said, "Thank you very much and good night, nurse." And the Clarets now have got to come from behind now. They're going to go in 2-0 down. Well, it could have so easily been 1-1. Goal number 2 for the season for Welbeck, but what a disastrous first half for the Burnley. Probably the worst they've played in the first half all season, really. As Neil Swarbrick brings the first half to a close. Well, Burnley are 2 goals down. Goals from Podolski and Welbeck. Szczesny produced a great save from Ings at 1-0. But at half-time, Burnley are really struggling. They trail Arsenal by 2-0. Well, this is the early kick-off today. Later on, it's Everton at Goodison against Aston Villa. The Burnley will want to keep a keen eye on that game because Everton are Burnley's next opponents. But here, there's 2-0 down. And the last time they were 2 down in the Premier League game was on the opening day at Carrow Road against Norwich City, but they came back to win 4-2. But this opposition today is a far more superior one to what was what they faced on the opening weekend against Norwich. Free kick to Arsenal. Well, the last thing Burnley need now is to go 3 down, because if they do, they can forget about 3 points for sure. At the moment, the Emirates is buzzing. And they have a free kick. Ooh, just cleared the crossbar. Wasn't far away from Lucas Podolski. Already got one in the bag this afternoon. Ronnie was confident enough it didn't have the legs to go underneath the bar. Shackle. Shawcross. Can Burnley snatch something here and make a game of it? Can Bojan weave his magic? Bojan. Chances here. Oh, Szczesny has pulled out the stop again. That's 2 fine saves by the Polish goalkeeper. No throwing him at the near post. Well, 3,500 Clarets behind that goal, looking utterly concerned here. Hughes with the corner. Trippier with a snapshot that came to nothing. Shawcross will try one, blocked by the Arsenal defence. And Arsenal can counter-attack. My goodness, they counter-attack so swiftly. Here's Shackle, Gorkoy, Ings. Bojan onside here. Bojan! He's missed it anyway, but the flag had gone up, but he left it rather late, the linesman, I have to say. Well, that is debatable. But Bojan had missed the chance anyway. Coming up towards an hour mark, and Podolski will be rested. His afternoon's work has been home and hosed and done. He's had a good afternoon, as far as he's concerned. Kane hasn't had a sniff at all in this game, which is not like him, because he's always a striker that usually gets a sniff. But well, has he given a penalty? He's given a penalty kick, I think. Giroud comes on for well, but no, it's not. It's a free kick outside the box. It looks as if the referee was signalling towards the penalty spot. There's the header coming in. Good save. Now Ruddy has to throw this out. Gorkoy. Bojan. Still Bojan. And still going. Good lazy run. Might break, but it just won't break for Burnley at the moment. There's a player gone down through an injury. I don't know whether it's cramp or what. I think it might be Gorkoy actually. Here's Shackle. Gorkoy touched on to Kane. There are 20 minutes to go. Can Harry Kane provide something? No, he can't. Arsenal saying to them, no way through, my friends. Arsenal, predictably at home, you'd think had the better of the possession, and here come Arsenal once again. Good tackle there. Oh, he's given a penalty. Oh, that's a stupid decision by the referee. And Gorkoy were absolutely incensed by the decision. Well, that's a poor decision, and that just sums up the afternoon from a Burnley point of view. Clearly gets the ball, and Flamini just goes down as if he's been shot. I just cannot believe that decision. Sanchez comes on for Walcott, but that decision just adds insult to a complete utter injury. The most sympathetic penalty decision you'll see all season here. But it gives you Olivier Giroud the opportunity to make it 3 from the spot. And he's hit the bar. Oh, I was going to say justice had been done, but Burnley made a hash of the clearance of it. And it has added insult to injury, because Sanchez has made it 3. What was Shawcross playing at there? Got in a bit of a tangle with his goalkeeper. And Alexis Sanchez, with more or less his first touch of the ball, said thank you very much. That's the points for Arsenal. 3-0. And it's his first of the season. Well, Burnley, if they're going to get anything out of this game, need to score 3 in 13. It looks a tall order. Massively tall order now. Here's Kane. Ings has scored. Well, they've got one back. Danny Ings has scored another goal. Now, have they got time to get 2 more and save themselves? That's a good header from Danny Ings, and it brings the score back to 3-1. Well, we've had 90 seconds worth of drama here at the Emirates. So goal number 26 of the season in the league. Could that be the one that's in vain? Well, they've had to wait 18 minutes to break down Wojciech Szczesny. Can they come up with another couple in the space of 10 minutes? Get themselves out of a massive, massive hole. Trippier. Gorkoy. Just couldn't find Kane that time. Pass was overhit that time. Well, there'll be questions asked from the Burnley guys about the penalty decision. Ings. They'll be buzzing after that goal he scored now. Here's Kane, he's in behind. Is it 3-2? Yes, it is! Oh, Burnley have pulled it back now. And they've got 3 minutes for stoppage time to get an equaliser. Harry Kane, who's not been in the game at all this afternoon. That's the first chance he's had all match. And he's took it beautifully. Well, he's not home yet. Or perhaps a point for the Clarets. Well, this would be the mother of all comebacks if this was to happen. It's 3-2. And Arsenal now are looking over their shoulders. Because if Burnley get another attack and profit from it now, they've saved themselves in the grandest of manners. Bojan keeps possession well and finds Ings, and he's through. Can he keep his head now? Ings, he's done it! Burnley have got a point, at least from this game. 3 goals in 10 minutes have saved them. What a sensational comeback here at the Emirates Stadium. It's Arsenal 3, Burnley 3, and unbelievably, it's all square. There were 5 minutes of stoppage time to go. Well, we all thought the 26th goal he got this season was an lost cause, but the 27th certainly wasn't. Oh my godfathers. This game never ceases to amaze one. What an unlikely comeback. Has the time yet for a winner? No, there is not, but Burnley won't mind that. They were 3-0 down after 77 minutes, and then Danny Ings and Harry Kane launched the comeback, and how? An unlikely point gain for the Clarets in an entertaining game. Arsenal blew it. Sanchez, Welbeck and Podolski the scorers for them. But they contrived to blow a 3-goal lead, and they've drawn this game 3-3 in one of the more entertaining games you'll see this season. Final score here at a disbelieving Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 3, Burnley 3.